This is Motorcoach Travel News, MTN, from the American Bus Association. Here's Dan Ronan.
Welcome to the American Bus Association's Motorcoach Travel News. I'm Dan Ronan. We're coming to you today from outside the offices of the United States Department of Transportation. On the day we are taping, it's Earth Day, and ABA was invited along with MCI and Clinton, Maryland Motorcoach Company and ABA member Adventure Tours to participate. More on that in a moment. But first, we have some amazing news about Marketplace. The results are in, and you, the delegates, are telling ABA that Marketplace 2014 in Nashville was a huge success. Just listen to these numbers.
Where on both the Marketplace floor and at numerous networking opportunities, tens of millions of dollars in business was done. The economic consulting firm John Dunham & Associates says $129.8 million in total business was generated by participants as a direct result of Marketplace. That's up 19.7% from 2013. That's $88,890 in book business per company. And of the 3,500 people who attended Marketplace, more than 93% booked or anticipated booking business as a direct result of Marketplace. The ABA's Marketplace is where business gets done.
ABA President and CEO Peter Pantuso joins us on MTN. Pete, on the day that we're taping, registration has started opening for Marketplace and the numbers already look very good.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, first day of registration, but we've got hundreds of registrations coming in just in the first few hours that the Marketplace registration has been open. And of course, we're gearing up for St. Louis. It's going to be January 10th through the 13th. And what a fabulous destination. I've spent a number of trips in St. Louis, and there's so much excitement, so much going on there. I mean, the city's alive, it's vibrant, they're building a lot of new things. They've got a new venue at the ballpark that's just incredible. They've got some great theater properties. They've got so much going on. The city's great, and they're ready for Marketplace.
So we can also take a little bit of a look back because the numbers for Nashville are in the John Dunham Associates study, and they were also very strong.
Absolutely. We knew Nashville was going to be a great destination. We knew it was going to be a great show. People were anxious to do business, but to see that $130 million in business took place in just a few days' time as a result of Marketplace, or to see that each company that attended walked away on average with $88,000 worth of business. I mean, that's ROI like nobody else delivers, and there's no place else that you get it than ABA's Marketplace, and it repeats every single year. That kind of growth in business is what we're looking for. We're excited to see it in the industry, and it's great for the attendees.
It's a little bit of ways, but still something we're planning for the spring-summer meeting of the Bus Industry Safety Council meeting this year in the Baltimore area.
The Bus Industry Safety Council is for everybody. It's open to everyone in the industry. It's not just for members of BISC, but it's for any safety professional in the motor coach business or suppliers to the industry. And to have well over 100 operators and operator representatives around the tables for 2 days talking about the issues that they're facing in the industry, bringing in the suppliers, bringing in the government, and so many government speakers come in and they want to network, and they want to hear what's going on in the industry. I mean, there's nothing like BISC and what the Bus Industry Safety Council does. A great venue, and everybody should be participating.
This coach runs on diesel, which is about 30% more efficient in its combustion than gasoline. But I know what you're thinking. Diesel isn't clean burning. But that's no longer true, because today's ultra-low sulfur diesel fuel is cleaner than ever. Check this out. See? It burns clean. All aboard the Green Highway.
MCI, ultimate curb appeal, uncompromising reliability.
We're again back outside the United States Department of Transportation offices in Washington, and behind me is a brand new 2014 MCI J model coach.
So we were founded in 1999. My father founded the company back with his partner Bernie Adana. Started with 3 buses. We were a small company. We had about 6 buses up until 2010. The last few years we've been growing, so we've gone up to 11 coaches now. 90% of our fleet is 2012 or newer.
So why is it important from an environmental standpoint to have newer, cleaner coaches on the road?
With the newer buses, it decreases the money you spend on fuel on a monthly basis. That's one of the big expenses we have as a bus company. Those savings you can then pass on to your customers, where you can give them a better rate, which in turn keeps your buses more busy.
You've got a mixed fleet of buses, MCI and others. Why do you like the MCIs?
Looking at the outside, the lights, the curb appeal, that's one of the big things that was a factor to us. The fuel efficiency and then the engine that they put in the 2014s was another reason. So, relations, the aesthetics, as well as, the reliability of MCI is what made us go with them.
A new American Bus Association Foundation report found that when it comes to protecting the environment, motor coaches lead the way. When it comes to fuel efficiency and the release of CO2 emissions into the atmosphere, motor coaches are far more environmentally friendly than other forms of transportation. That includes airplanes, heavy rail, commuter rail, and private automobiles. Across all modes of transportation, motor coaches are the leader in environmentally friendly transportation. The report shows the traveling public, when they're making a decision about what mode of transportation based on environmental factors, motor coaches are the best. On a per passenger mile basis, motor coaches average nearly 240 miles per gallon, heavy rail about 190 miles per gallon, commuter rail 90 miles, domestic air travel 55 miles. This month marks the end of what was really a remarkable 10-year tenure by Deborah Hersman. She's leaving the NTSB to become the president and CEO of the National Safety Council in Chicago. The ABA has supported many of the efforts of Chairman Hersman and the board to make the bus industry safer. Hersman addressed the issue of bus safety at a farewell event at the National Press Club that the ABA attended. She once again called on government officials to do a better job of getting unsafe companies off the road.
It's the bad companies that are not following the rules, that are not honoring hours of service, that are actually creating unfair competition for the companies that do. We've got to get the bad operators out of business so the people that do a good job, that invest in safety, whether it's technology or their people, have a reward. Right now, there's no incentive for them to do that. They don't get necessarily a seal of approval or more business. There is a website at DOT where people can go to look, but I will ask you, how many of you all have been involved in planning a trip for a church, your kids' school group, a wedding, and understood how to go look up a bus company's or a bus carrier's safety record? And would it mean anything to you if you saw that they were satisfactory, conditional, or unsatisfactory? Wouldn't you think that the government was taking care of it and overseeing those operators to make sure that the bad ones couldn't hold themselves out for service? I think that is our challenge. We don't have a system that's transparent, that people can understand readily, and it doesn't reward or incentivize people who invest in safety.
The ABA thanks Chairman Hersman for her many years in government, and we wish her continued success at the National Safety Council. And that's this edition of the American Bus Association's Motorcoach Travel News. I'm Dan Ronan in Washington. Before we leave, a thank you to the good folks at the Department of Transportation for making this edition possible. We'll see you back here next month.